Will Kassouf.
This is not friendly. Okay? I don't want to see you move. You and I are going to have a conversation when this ends is over, okay?
If you're a poker fan, just his name alone might sound like nails on a chalkboard. The guy has annoyed many, to say the least. But is there a method to his madness? And is his strategy truly speech play? Or does he just not know how to shut up?
Take your time, no rush, Dylan. Take your time. We don't want to make mistakes. Please, Ali, and ace. Thank you. Easy game. You've seen last week.
We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of all things Will Kassouf, but before we do, please subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and let us know in the comments what other poker players you'd like for us to cover. Okay, let's get into it. So let's be real. Will Kassouf's claim to fame is his verbal aggression and relentless table talk. But his poker journey has also been marred by controversies that have polarized the poker community. He was born on July 20th, 1981 in the UK, and from a young age, he displayed a keen interest in card games. However, it wasn't until his college years that he started taking poker more seriously. Kassouf soon found himself frequenting local card rooms, casinos, honing his skills and developing a unique playing style that involved incessant chatter at the table.
Wait, what card, guys? What card do I need to go? Wait, show your hand. The viewers need to see what you got. What do I need to win? What do I need to win?
He dubbed this approach speech play, which involved engaging opponents in conversation to gather information and to throw them off their game. Kassouf's rise to prominence came in 2016 during the World Series of Poker main event. It was during this tournament that he garnered significant attention for his controversial behavior. One notable incident occurred during a hand against Canadian Griffin Benger. Kassouf's relentless table talk visibly irritated Benger.
You're a bully, it's rude, it's mean.
It's called speech play.
It's not about, no, it's not called speech play, it's called being a bad person. You should really check yourself.
Why?
Check your privilege.
This is called speech play.
Check your privilege.
I'm trying to get information.
Check your privilege. You're a rude person.
Who eventually called Kassouf's all-in bet with pocket aces. Kassouf, holding pocket kings, was eliminated in this hand.
Come on! Come on!
Has he got me covered? Hey, can someone get a count?
Will wants a count.
But not before some intense accusations from Benger around verbal abuse.
No, you're verbally abusing me.
It's not verbal abuse.
Yes, it is. Ask anyone else here. Your word against theirs.
Kassouf has also faced allegations of deliberately stalling and using time-banked chips excessively to disrupt opponents' rhythm and gain a psychological edge. His tactics resulted in an official warning from the WSOP, leading many players to question the fairness of his approach. As a result, his style and conduct have become subjects of intense debate within the poker community. Overall, the poker community has been divided in its opinions regarding Kassouf's antics. Some players praised him for his unorthodox approach, hailing it as an ingenious strategy to gain a psychological edge over opponents. They argue that poker is a game of psychological warfare, and Kassouf's relentless banter falls within the bounds of the game's spirit. But on the other hand, numerous players, including seasoned professionals, condemned Kassouf's behavior as disrespectful and unsportsmanlike. They argued that his conduct crossed ethical lines and disrupted the flow of the game. Many of his fellow competitors expressed their frustration, stating that poker should primarily be about skill and not a platform for inflammatory tactics. But as well as being deemed annoying and talking too much, Will Kassouf's legacy in the poker world is undoubtedly marked by controversy. In 2018, Kassouf secured a position with Grosvenor Poker as a sponsored professional. Yet their affiliation came to an unexpected halt following revelations that Kassouf had engaged in chip manipulation at a Grosvenor Casino's roulette table back in 2018. Despite releasing a statement addressing this incident, doubts lingered among fellow poker enthusiasts regarding Kassouf's conduct. And then recently, in 2023, at the 2023 Irish Open, a story broke out from Leo Worthington Lees, a British poker player who shared a video on Instagram.
You will never believe what the scamming has done now.
Alleging that Will Kassouf had bolted from a pot limit Omaha cash game table, along with his chips after losing a hand.
It didn't happen. I didn't take any chips from the table whatsoever.
Poker News reached out to Worthington Lees and he said, "I wasn't at the table. I was just outside the poker room. It was like 4 a.m. and one of my friends ran up to me and was like, 'You're never gonna believe what Will Kassouf just did.'" Basically, Kassouf had previously been stacked and then he reloaded and sat short like €300. He then got it all in on the turn after having reloaded multi-way and was drawing dead, it turned out. And then the dealer was working out the pots in the river, working out who owed what. The dealer turned around to grab Kassouf's stack to pay the winner of the hand. There was no money then, and he wasn't even in his chair anymore. He just had got up and quick-footed it all the way across the card room, out past security. A couple people saw him leaving, I think, but nobody had really cottoned on to what had happened yet, so nobody tried to stop him. Kassouf, for his part, completely denied the allegations, saying, "Contrary to the vicious rumors and allegations against me, neither did I take any chips from the table, nor did I run out of the poker room. I did absolutely nothing wrong, and the allegations are completely false. I played in a fun 1-2 PLO 6-card game at the Irish Open Festival in Dublin. I exchanged £300 cash for chips. I played a few pots but folded post-flop. When I played the hand in question, I had around £250. I was all in on the turn with top set of pocket aces and a gut shot straight draw for around £200. The other two players went all in, and we all agreed to run it twice. One player won one board with a flush on the river, and they both split the second with a straight. All my chips were in the pot in the turn, so I had no chips left in front of me. The dealer then tried to sort out the main and side pots to split them accordingly. I had lost both pots, so I got up to speak to my friends before I walked out of the poker room. There was no issue at the time when I was there, and nobody called the floor for any reason either while I was in the poker room. It's absolutely absurd even to suggest that I grabbed chips from the pot and ran out of the poker room, even more so for just £200. I've received plenty of messages of support from those who know me well. I've been fortunate enough to have won a significant amount of money in poker. I've never cheated, never will in a game I love so much, and have played for most of my life. Needless to say, Will Kassouf's journey in the poker world provides several important lessons. First, it serves as a reminder that poker, like any sport, should prioritize sportsmanship and fair play. While psychological warfare and mind games are an integral part of the game, players should avoid crossing ethical boundaries and respect their opponents.
You've got to use your edge. You've got to, whatever edge you have at the table. If it means taking your time, if it means giving the speech to your opponents, if it means you can see them going on tilt and they're steaming because you're doing what you're doing, but you're playing within the rules, so be it.
Second, Kassouf's story highlights the impact of a player's conduct on their overall legacy. Despite being a talented player, his controversies have overshadowed his achievements and led to a divided opinion about his place in poker history.
Take your time, do what you want. I'll go to sleep, wake me up when you make some fucking call.
Oh, you're only repping 8-9. You're only repping 8-9. So brutal. What a sick river.
And lastly, his story emphasizes the importance of promoting a positive and respectful poker environment. The poker community should strive to maintain the integrity of the game and discourage any behavior that could undermine its credibility. Will Kassouf's legacy is one of triumph, of controversy, and of divided opinions. His unorthodox playing style and relentless table talk propelled him to fame, but also brought him under intense scrutiny. As the poker community tries to grapple with the impact of his antics on the game's culture, it's essential to remember that poker is a game built on skill, strategy, and surprisingly, integrity.
Haters gonna hate.
This table is all about you, William. Remember that.
It's all about me. Thank you. Thank you. The cameras are all. It's all. Hey, folks back home. Thank you.
And that's it for this one. Thank you for checking out the video, and please let us know if there are any other video ideas you want us to take on. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you in the comments.